Uh-oh. It's the funnel. No, I don't want to. Hold on. I do not want to do two-step. But don't look. Doesn't look like I have a choice. Dude, Rory, you're running away with it. Ah, of course. I knew Xander was going to choke. I mean, I don't. Did he choke? He probably choked. But I knew it was happening. I went to look at live odds Saturday morning, and he was like minus 110. And I was like, that's crazy. He's got like a 4-shot lead. You got to throw a little on him. But, alas. Alright, we'll give everybody a few minutes to get in ahead of Thompson now. I was going to see if there's anything in there. Oh, is this not going to? Hold on, I'm going to have to read this. I don't know anything about fighting. Oh, purple. Nice, 3 out of 25. That's got to be worth something, right? Halloween. I had to move the camera the other day to record shipping stuff. Man, I'm afraid I might have done something. What's up, everyone? Drop a line when you get here. I'm back. A little beach trip. Ripping Bowman. Don't worry. As soon as I finish this, I'll say the second it's over, but pretty close. I'm going. Probably gonna grab some food and hang out with Laura on Mother's Day. There's a drive, and then gonna get everything out from last week. There we go, Jared. Chris, what's up? Andrew, how goes it? Holy shit. Excuse my French. Pacers, huh? Of course, I bet on the Knicks today, too. like almost too good, like this is not gonna work. Oh. We'll see. By the way, paper is going to be random to all. The hobby, all the paper, all paper. So if you don't want it, I know some people just don't care for it. I think I sold it for $68 the other day. I can give you like a $68 break credit and try to sell it, or yeah, because that would be the only way to, like, I could just go to the next person, but then, you know, you would. Then not get the bump. Yeah. How did that happen? Did it just come out on fire, I guess? Even going back to New York? I didn't get to watch much. I didn't know how it would work in terms of me getting to watch sports at the beach. We went with another couple who's got a 4-year-old and like a 6-month-old. And actually, my mom and my buddy's mom. And Zach will tell him. I'll tell you, once the kids went down and I threw on sports, I got vetoed real quick. There is some orange in that stack, but I think it's paper. We'll see. Obviously, orange paper, any colored paper, etc., goes to your team. It's just the true base paper. So I think the game the other night was pretty competitive. The Knicks Pacers. I didn't get to watch that. Goodness gracious. This is not trying to save that stack from falling. This one fell, so we'll go through it. Sorry. Sheesh. This almost looks too good. Throw me off a little. I tried to watch a little of Skiing's debut on the beach yesterday, but that was not. I guess I didn't really care enough to try to make it happen. It was a big debut, but alright. Who's with me? Who's ready to rock and roll? Let's do this box first, because we've already seen some out of it. I did see the Cruise Super got pulled. I haven't seen a ton of Bowman. Maui Ahuna is the mini diamond. Morales first is the Solar Lunar, if you will. There should be the auto. JD Gonzalez. First Bowman auto, Padres. I saw that. That's really cool, especially for a guy who's, I mean, look, his rookie scale deal is a little different than some, but still really cool to see for a guy who's probably not making a ton, especially compared to others. He seems like a pretty likable guy, like a, you know, easy to root for. Obviously, dating Livy Dunn does him some favors as well, but even for an LSU guy now. Padres, Marlins, Michael, so in a combo spot. First auto, not bad. Also, I'll be honest, I did not know Lieutenant Dan had a foundation until that. I saw it, and I was like, you know what, that's awesome. Good for him. Kind of fitting. His foundation, if you will. I mean, you know, like that's his. I know he's in Law and Order or one of those shows now, but Lieutenant Dan's his most famous role, right? Tom Hanks has been in everything, but you would say Forrest Gump is still probably his. It's probably different for different people in different generations. Obviously, Forrest Gump's my favorite movie, but all right, Cam Collier to $4.99, so a little different for me, but I would say that's probably still the answer. Has not been much in this one, I'll say that. The Walker base chrome. I saw they had the Topps Now today, and I have been buying some of the Topps Now stuff of the debuts. I thought $3.99 for a pitcher was a little steep. I know he is very high regarded, and they're all to 49 or less. But I was thinking about it. My thought was you got to hit a 10 or less on that one. Some of these I think you can do well with, especially if you use the points. But that one did not seem. Again, not everything you buy to flip. Like some people just be happy to have it, but. Thought that was a little rich for. I know he's highly regarded, etc., etc. He's still a pitcher. Well, we got blue shimmer, Diverson Gutierrez for the Mets. It's 150. I did not. Must not have very much water at all. I don't guess I did. That was not easy. I wanted to get there. Yeah. I mean, look, there's stuff to kind of, I don't know. I mean, Strasburg is kind of the one that a lot of people are going with, and let's be honest, he did not have the healthiest career. I don't want to say. Like, Strauss is one of those. When he pitched, he was really good for the most part, but it's like. You don't want to call his career disappointment because he was really good, won a World Series, etc., etc. But in the grand scheme of things, speaking of schemes, is that short printer or something? 89. Soto. No? Bonilla. But especially once you saw Strauss at the beginning, like when they had him on the pitch count and stuff. All right, Augustin Ramirez. It was not paper, but it was not an auto either. First Bowman, orange 25, Matthew and the Yankees. Not too shabby. But that pitch count they put him on that first year, second year. Nice Walcott. it drove everybody crazy at the time, and then he still dealt with injuries a lot regardless, so I don't know how much help that did. Enrique Bradfield, purple paper for the Orioles, Bard. That's true, yeah. Especially in this day and age, like they're gonna take care of, like they're gonna be cautious. Look, I hate to be that person, but like if he hasn't had Tommy John surgery, like history tells you, it's probably gonna have to happen at some point. It just at this point, it's a rite of passage. It seems like with these kids. And I hate saying that, but it's like. Obviously, you can't have preventative Tommy John or anything, but it's like, oh, that's the Chartreuse. That's our first Chartreuse. That is to 15. Cooper Pratt for the Brew Crew. But, you know, it's like, obviously you hope nobody ever has to have it, but it's like, if you want, or if you're going to have it as a guy, like, you know, you would hope that it happens earlier. Who was it that recently is getting their second, like, big young guy? Yeah, Shrek parallel, that's right. Oh, well, we got an auto hanging out on top for there. It's an insert auto. It's a pretty cool looking card. We'll see in just a second. I hate when I pull to the autos. Y'all know me. This is as big as a surprise to me. Like when I say I generally get almost as much joy ripping for others as I do myself, like that's true. I like the thrill of it. Anyways, what I'm getting at is I pulled to an auto on top. It's not a bad one. 96 out of 99, Luis Angel Acuna. Gladiators of the Diamond insert auto for the New York Metropolitans. Casey. A little more challenging to get through in terms of the paper being split. Also, I saw somebody say something like the guy was missing a parallel or an auto or something, and that the paper was like stuck, or it was just in the paper. All the autos start, almost all of them are at the end of a stack of paper. So, once you kind of, like if you're ripping a solo box, it would probably be tough to, like easy to skip, but like, you know, it's like it's usually like right here. At the end of that stack, there's going to be an auto parallel if there is one. I don't know how it works for the packs. See, like right there is a parallel. Tony Blanco Jr. to $3.99 for the Pirates. So be wary of that. Be on the lookout for that if you're opening a personal. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I know that, yeah, it's like, and Smoltz is like one of them. It's like, look, these, you know, I don't know exactly. Smoltz is a little old man get off my lawn-ish, so it's, some of his stuff is a little tough to, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. But like, yeah, a lot of these guys, like, I know, especially basketball's the worst about different older generations thinking that their generation was, it was way tougher and it was way hard, but like a lot of the older players, it's still like, like NFL is unlike any other in terms of like former players and current guys. Like kind of looking like the fraternity aspect of it. But it's like if you played in the majors or you played professional baseball, it's like you want to like you generally probably have their best interest at heart still. You might not want them to break your records, et cetera, but like you still want them to do well. So like when they're out here saying like, hey, guys that pitched for 20 years with no major issues are saying this is how I did it. Like, I know times are different. I did not play like super competitive baseball growing up, but I remember the first time we saw a curveball was like 11, 12 baseball. It was a 12-year-olds, like 1 or 2 12-year-olds were throwing it, and it's like it never actually curved kind of thing. It's like, oh sweet, when this thing gets to you, it's not. They were stuck together. It looked like a big thick card. It's just like a 60-mile-an-hour floater. But like now, I feel like you got 8, 9-year-olds attempting curveballs. I'm not a doctor, but that just doesn't seem normal. I need to check them out, yeah. Because, like, it's just, I know analytics go into it and stuff. I talk about it all the time. Like, to me, batting average still matters. Like, I know, like, what Kyle Schwarber did last year. He had, like, I don't know, probably close to 50 homers, but the guy hit, like, 210. I like Schwarber. Schwarber's a little different, but like some of these guys, that's all that matters is watching. And it's like putting the bat on the ball and putting the ball in play is still a very valuable skill. Like I'm not saying Luis Ariz is my favorite player, but like I still think there needs to be a mix of guys like that. That was the whole thing with Ichiro. Everybody said, like, if he wanted to hit 50 homers in a season, like, if that's just what he decided to do, he could probably do it. But it would take away his actual skill of hitting the baseball. Not that guys that only hit homers don't have skill. Like, obviously, that's a huge skill. Like, still, the most important thing you can do in a game is hit a home run, but we're at somewhat of a crossroads when it comes to some of it. Like, it is a little more enjoyable, but it's still crazy. Like all the I'm not saying we need to have guys chasing 400 every year, but league average just keeps going down and down. Also, if there are any issues, glare, lighting, etc., please never feel afraid to step up and say something. I want everything to look as good as it can. Indeed, because like there's nothing more I hate than being in a break that you can't tell what card was because of glare or something. So, Carson Rucker, I feel like he's one of those this year that you're going to see. I feel like we've seen him in most cases. It's a $4.99 refractor auto, Tigers. There you go. Yeah, it's true. Like a lot of it you see. Man, like I just don't know how kids aren't getting burnt out. Like my wife, one of her best friends is like, I don't know, they played a lot of ball and stuff, and he loves it. And I think there's like me. I'm not a professional, but like I was a really, really good swimmer growing up, and I enjoyed it because I was good at it. I was not a great baseball player. I was okay. It's probably like, upper half of the guys that I played with, but wasn't one of those like I made an all-star team once, but it actually was the same time as like state swimming, and I knew like, hey, I'm on the all-star team, but like I'm probably gonna come off the bench or play right field and stuff, or like I've got a chance to win a gold medal in swimming. So I went to state, but I did both for a while, and then it got to the point where you had to pick one, and I was like, yeah, well, I'm better at swimming, so I'm going to do swimming. So I did swimming, and then we had this guy, Rowdy Gaines, he actually calls some of the stuff now. There was a guy around town that was friends with him, and he, Dylan Cruz Chrome, had him come to a couple practices, and there's me and like 2 other people that were really good, and they're like, y'all need to be working with these, they've got some potential. So like we had to have our own practices before the regular practice started. And so there would be like lots of days in the summer I was in the pool 4 hours a day. Little Cespedes to 199 for the Red Sox. And like within one summer I got burnt out on it. And so I went back to baseball the next summer, and of course I had taken a year off from baseball, so I sucked at that because all my friends were playing baseball. And so then the next summer I was like, all right, I'm going back to swimming. Take a year off in swimming, you really lose it. So, I mean, not to compare myself, but I'm just saying, like, I got burnt out in one summer. I don't know how some of these guys don't just grow to resent the sport. Clayton Mitchell. DePaula is the mini diamond. Still have not had any firsts of that. Those are not numbered. All right. By the way, we're gonna Max Clark. We're gonna do a PYT tomorrow. Probably just do a jumbo PYT. And I'm going to do another dual or triple at some point. Got a couple new releases coming next week too. Purple paper, Blake Mitchell to 250 for the Royals. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked at some of the costs that are associated with it. Like I said, we had to pay some, you got to pay like rec league fees and stuff, but like, all right, Jared Jones to 150 for the Pirates. I will say this, like, that is one thing that kids don't comprehend. For the most part, like, I mean, yes, you understand, but like, you know, it's not your driving force. Like, we lived in the golf neighborhood growing up, and I always played, but like not great. I was never good. So of course, typical, I blamed it on my clubs. And so finally, one year, Mom, for like 2 years in a row for my birthday, Mom went like driver one year, and then irons the next, and putter in between, and like spent a lot of money on it. And So she like Lombard, you know, was waking me up in the summers to go play because she's like, I spent all this money, you're gonna get out there and play. And I kind of hated that one too because it's like I'm glad I have these things, but like I'm not trying to become a professional just because you spend $1,000 on some clubs. So for a couple of years, walk out. And some people are probably, not that I wasn't appreciative, but it was just like, it's also a summer. Like I don't want to get up at 7 in the morning as a 13-year-old. All right, I'm gonna step this one up a little. I'm a little tired too, traveling, but that's all right. Jared Dickey, first Bowman for the Royals. Not exactly what I had in mind. I said step it up a little. Jacob Wilson. Oh, Chirrio is the anime for the Brew Crew. Very nice. Short print case hit. Jackson Chirrio. Bowman anime. Charles, there you go, my friend. Alright, so we've got a few up there. Pretty nice now. Let's top load this guy. First Chirrio we pulled. Evie. It's a $2.99 Ethan Salas pink paper Padres. Pink paper Padres. That's, don't say that one too fast. Too many times. Caminero, Ethan Salas, it's $2.50. Thought that was another one. Just the dirt on the bottom. Still not pulled a parallel of the Bowman anime yet. Rainer Arias, that is a speckled $2.99 for the Giants. Walcott and Bush. Insert. And Chirrio and Guanipa. Alright, through 4. Nothing crazy yet, but we've had some nice stuff, yeah. No showstoppers, if you will. Takes a while. Let me cut the air on up here. See a pearl pack today, too, huh? Granted, we've only run one case of hobby, but we didn't have one in it, so. Down with that. Man, he's flying everywhere. Stay still, cards. Sorry if you can't see. There you go. Hopefully no. Nope. Not up to anything. Homer Bush is the mini diamond. Padres. Morbell for the Angels is the Lunar Glow. Love a good diamond filled bush, right? Well, Weird. Oh. Rising Infernos, Mason Wayne. Carson Wisenhunt, Refractor, $4.99 first for the Giants. Skeens, top 100. German Ramirez at $2.99 first for the Astros. Pink paper. Okay, there we go. I like it. Big fan. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, where is our audit? Green. Silva to $3.99 for the Twins. It's electric, I believe. Green. That's the electric green. Chanuel. Paper. Paper, paper, paper. Is Merlin Valdez. That's not bad. For the Pirates, first Bowman auto. Could be better, but Pete Crow. Garcia, first Solar Lunar. Pete Bradenberg. I feel like we've gotten a lot of base autos. 3 at least. I guess we had the refractor. It's kind of a base, not really. Holiday went back down, right? He hasn't been. Has he been back up? I'm not worried about him. I think he'll be fine. Jason Young, insert. Wyatt, top 100. Max Clark. That's the second one of those. Mike Trout, yellow paper to 75, 69, nice. Out of 75 for the Halos. There will be worse cards we pulled today. Nice. Caminero Gladiators with the diamond to 100 or 150 mini diamond rookie for the Rays. A case hit and parallels. Jay, there you go. Caminero back up yet? Till Crawford. Is that another anime? Ooh, orange Gladiators auto. Marcelo for the Red Sox. Very nice. Reagan. Marcelo Mayer. Dude, it might be the first Marcelo Mayer auto we've ever pulled. It's not, but we never pulled one from draft, or at least the first. I think we did pull an insert. But it was a guy that eluded us. Him and Holiday both back-to-back years. And last year, Wyatt was the guy you wanted. We hit in damn near every case. Stranger case in terms of how everything's falling out, but or coming out, but not bad. Three Gladiators in one box, one auto, one parallel on one base. Torrio, again for the Brew Crew. Charles, there you go. That is, like I said, kind of strange how they're coming out, but we are not going to complain. Morbell again. So it's two dupes on the Solar Lunar stuff. Does this count as a Gladiators hot box? Is the stream okay? It seems to be using a lot of computer. Walton, 51 out of 250 for the Phils. Okay. What up, Chris? All right, we're half. Wait, hold on. It is weird to have 6 cards on a hit stand. Only one of them be a first Bowman. And it's not even an auto. But to me, it values the product more when you're putting in valuable inserts. So I'm okay with it. Oh, we got orange shimmer. Let's save it and put it at the bottom. Maybe that's a good first Bowman auto. Some other stuff in. I'm sure big L too though, so. Alright, next two. Alright, Anus Mordan to $2.99. First Bowman Speckle Auto. Orioles Shine. There you go, my friend. Vargas, Tamar. Out. Young Quill. Lasco first. At least it's in Colorado. That's a first Bowman Colorado. That one looks, I guess with the brown jersey, kind of looks like something, but it is not. Arenamo to 150. Blue Raywave for the Brew Crew. Brewers doing well. Yeah, some. So I always say with football and basketball both. When I first got into it, was mainly doing baseball, and football and basketball just kind of took off price wise, and I was never able to get any Bradenburg Mini Diamond at a reasonable price. I was having to buy secondary all the time, and then just mark it up huge, not huge, but mark it up a decent amount to actually be able to break it. And it's just super tough to build a following like that when you got a lot of people who are breaking it. You know, they're getting it allocated and able to. They're basically breaking it for less than you're paying for a case. So, long-winded answer, yes, I do. Whenever I can get my hands on stuff at a reasonable rate, but with Topps getting the football and basketball licensing going forward, I'm hoping that it's going to be a little easier to get stuff. So yeah, Walker Jenkins first, Chrome, but in the meantime, I will still get whatever I can. Ooh, black paper parallel, 3 out of 15. Jordan Adams, our second paper to 15. Angels doing all right. Josh, you got that, and the Trout yellow. So a couple nice paper parallels. Something you didn't know you'd be getting excited about, but doing pretty well. DePaula, Namala, and Crawford. There's Namala. I've noticed there's probably been another one. Yeah, I mean, that's my whole thing is I don't like, I mean, first of all, it's almost impossible to sell stuff at prices, but like, even if I could, it's like I don't love, I know a lot of the baseball stuff gets overpriced too, but let me order Mother's Day stuff. Hold on, give me like 9 seconds. Maybe 19 seconds, how about that? I should not make her pay, right? That would be bad. Alright, got it ordered. Yeah, the 24 is going to be pretty wild. What up, Ben? Yes, random. Yeah, 24, I think, is their last year. Coastal Montgomery. Topps is, they're kind of starting to roll out some football stuff this year that will be unlicensed, but then starting next year, it will be licensed. So I guess they're giving themselves kind of a year test run just to see how things would work, how they look and stuff. Zanatello to 175 for the Red Sox. Like, they're doing Cosmic Chrome football, which I'm very excited about. But it's going to have like Brady and Stroud autos and Bryce Young, like some of their exclusive athletes. So yeah, Panini did lose the license. That is confirmed. It'll be interesting to see how they, because it looks like they lost soccer. Gee, I think they thought they were just going to go all in on soccer and other stuff. Crawford, mini diamond for the Phils. I don't know. I kind of wish that I kind of wish there wasn't like a license. Like, I get it, but like at the same time, I wish not anyone, but like most manufacturers could just make the cards, and then, you know, whoever you signed as an exclusive athlete was who you got and who's buys for, you know, like to sign and stuff. A little more competition. I know Panini still makes unlicensed baseball, but I mean, some of it's not bad, but you don't see a lot of it. I was like, damn, where's our stuff? I forgot we do have an orange in this one. It's at the bottom. It took me a while. Yeah, the Caleb Williams bump is going to be nuts on stuff. Yeah, MT it's gotten pretty wild the past couple of years. Like, I'll get in a break or two on cheaper, chase a couple cheaper Alabama guys. Rising Inferno 7 Carter insert rookie. I know Topps has Transcendent and stuff, but thankfully, like, Bowman's like a high-end baseball, but it's, well, they're bigger. Like, it keeps going up a little, but like Prism is like over $1,000 a box. We're not even at half that. That's not bad. Lombard first Bowman auto for the Yankees, but it probably means that our orange is not an auto. Again, not a bad auto, but when you got orange coming, you don't love seeing a base auto. Matthew, there you go. Maybe. It could be nice. Walker Jenkins. Solar Lunar first for the Twins. Marco. Nunez, Cole Young. Skull. Yerman Ramirez. First Bowman Orange Shimmer for the Astros. That is 3 out of 25. Derek, there you go, my friend. Yeah, it's like you can still find some good value in some of the NT stuff. Like if you're chasing quarterbacks, you can get burned pretty quick. Like Jalen Waddle's rookie year, I hit a lot of nice Waddle stuff. And a few breaks, and then hit it up with a couple decent 2-0s, just like second year stuff. Alright, 4 to go. We need, again, it's been very good, especially with the inserts and stuff, but I would love to see some nice first Bowman. Right. Yeah, the huge names are. I mean, it is crazy though. Like in a couple Facebook rooms, I was in one that was just running like insane stuff basically all the time. I had to get out. It's like maybe I could get in here and hit something decent and like grade it and flip it. And it's like, yeah, you're not NT in prison. And it'd be a business write-off. Never did it, but you see the same names always chasing the same like $1,000 spots. I'm like, man, like I guess you only got to hit one every couple cases, something huge, and you're all right. But it's a different ball game. I bought a $900 break spot one time, to his rookie year, and flawless, full case. I thought at the time was not terrible. Which again, $900 is not. It's just I was sweating bullets the whole time, and I hit like a Mark Clayton auto, or no, Mark Duper, Super Duper, whatever. So like I didn't totally skunk, but obviously didn't hit a 2 or anything, but. I think I got like 100 and something on the duper. So it could have been a lot worse, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave those spots. Like at least with Bowman, I know that some of the national spots got pretty nutty. But like even if you don't hit a cruise auto, there are other guys, and hopefully you get several base, maybe a color. I'm a Tua fan, I guess. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm an Alabama guy, so Tua was like our first quarterback that came through that was just like, oh, this is different. I was going to some practices this freshman year, some like closed practices, and seeing what he was doing. I'm like, this guy should be a starter, but like, Jalen Hurts never lost, hardly, and ultimate team guy, leader and stuff, but like, it was pretty clear even at practice, like, Saban would have to like hide it. Like, he would not let, even when second team got in, like, they would not do a lot of passing things just because you could tell. But so like, I wanted him in long before the national championship game, so they put him in. That was kind of cool to see, and then watching him. So yeah, I was like, wherever he goes, that's. I've never really had like an NFL team being in Alabama. I kind of like the Dolphins, or kind of like the Titans a little, like the Falcons when they had Vic. So yeah, it's been kind of. It has been good, very good at times. It's kind of get frustrating at times too. Alright, Walker Jeans. Insert. 3 for 3 on Chromes for the Twins in this pack for box. That has since changed. Nice Clark. Jackson Holiday to 125, not too shabby there for the O's. Shine, there you go. It's 12 at 125. Sam Shaw, first Bowman auto for the Blue Jays. Not necessarily the Blue Jay we're looking for. Better than no Blue Jays, I guess, if you have said Blue Jays. Chirrio, Solar Lunar first for the Twins. Aha, I knew there was something there. Marco Luciano to 125. Rookie for the Giants. Paper parallels, pretty cool. Nero inserts. No, Nebula. Easy. Yeah. Most of all, like, basketball and football is weird. Prism stuff, like, there's another cruise. Like, non-autos sell way more than autos, and a lot of them, which I never understood. But maybe it's because it's sticker. Maybe if it was like a 1 out of 10, or let's go red to 5, Wimby unlicensed, but it's on card. That'd be a different combo, but I still think the Nebula is so iconic. Capri Ortiz. I don't think Nebula is the right one to do that with, like, just because it's. I think that's an absolute no-brainer, for the most part, just because of the Nebula being what it is. Like, I think you could go like Black Shimmer even. It's not like anywhere near that. Yeah, that's the Prism stuff. Yeah, I mean I think. See, that's the thing with Topps Fanatics. Like Ruben, and he talked about this at the industry conference. Like, he's huge on relationships with these guys, and like he clearly means it. Like, that's his big thing. Like, that's his big, and that's what he always talks about with Fanatics. Like, that's our advantage over everyone else's. We have relationships with these guys. Like, he's like, you can ask almost any of them. And other than the check they got when they signed their stuff, like, they hated anything to do with trading cards. Like, they weren't getting hardly anything for it. Like, it just, they hated the process. And they're like, now, like Guanipa to 150s. Like, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you they love signing 1,000 things at a time or whatever, but it's like, we try to make them a part of it and this, that, and the other. So I just think once Panini loses the licensing stuff, like, they're not going to have. They got Kevin Clark, which is big, but I don't know how much. John Wimmer to 299 for Speckle Auto for the Angels. I don't know how much they're going to like be able to really go after guys. I do think it's weird that the biggest rookies this year in football and basketball with Wimby, and obviously C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young. So what you want about how Bryce Young's rookie year played out. Like, none of those guys had licensed autos. So, like, their Topps kind of did a C.J. Stroud, but, like, it wasn't in a Texans. So, like, Stroud could be like a generational quarterback and never have a like true rookie auto in a Texans jersey, which is crazy. And he will never have one. It's just a matter of how good he ends up being. And based off his rookie year, I'd say probably going to be pretty good. Cruz Crom again. Carson Rucker, sky blue paper to $4.99 for the Tigers. Austin Wells, Rockefeller Holiday. Luis Angel Acuna is the mini diamond, not numbered, for the Mets. Oh yeah, for sure, she is. I mean, Topps has got. I mean, they had a. Well, they did a Bowman auto. He has the first Bowman, but it's unlicensed. Diego Benitez. So the first year, it's kind of like Topps did with the university stuff. They technically had the licensing, but it wasn't in effect yet, so they kind of did a trial run of Bowman and Bowman Chrome, Bowman's Best. I think, the first year with no licensing. And it was fine, but like Stroud is in that and it's unlicensed. Ohio State. It is a first Bowman, so I don't think they could come back and do first Bowman. But they'll definitely have rookie, or they'll have autos of him. They'll probably figure out a way to be like, make it kind of look like a rookie card, the lost rookies or something like that, with Stroud. He is have rookie autos this year in the Topps products that are coming out, Topps football. He will have rookie autos, but they will not be licensed. But that's kind of what Topps did this year, like with Wemby and Stroud and all that. I just don't know they're going to have the money or the relationships. Like, that's the thing with Fanatics. It's like Ruben cultivates his relationships. You see, I'm sure he's got guys like Brady making phone calls like, hey, this is where you want to be. And Panini can go after him, but I would say Panini should just shift to like but Topps, the Fanatics is just grabbing licensing from left and right. So I think the Caitlin Clark thing's big. You still have some of your soccer stuff, so just go crazy on that. I don't know. I think they'll do some unlicensed stuff, but like right now, especially their unlicensed baseball, it's probably lower than it's ever been. Like the Flawless is awesome, but outside of that, it's not great. I think we got a gold coming up, by the way. Still not pulled a 101 from Bowman yet, or a red. Also, I don't know if it's just the placebo effect or whatever it's called, where you only see that's the one thing. You never see the losers on Twitter of blasters. But I have seen several like sealed cases of blasters where people have done very well. So, might have to hold. I just saw the bottom of this and I wasn't sure what it was. So I was like, I don't know. But I was kind of on that, like, what the heck is going on there? But we might have to try to find a case of blasters in this too to rip, because those look pretty promising, especially for the price. Again, like anything, if you get one or two of the great blasters from the case, kudos. But you could also get one or two of ones that have nothing. Yeah, that's going to be... Yeah, they're going to do that too. You know they are. Even though they had the license. See, that's the thing, though. They had... I think they had some licenses when Brady was a rookie. I was showing that they did a lot of autos. Last 2 boxes, by the way. Thank you guys for the fill. Tomorrow we'll come back. We'll do a PYT jumbo. I think we're going to do another multi-caser this week. I don't know if it's going to be player or team, though. So maybe like a modified. Break out a lot of the bigger guys, but I'm probably never going to go true. Here's all 120 players or whatever. You know, we'll probably go like, you know, as you break out the Walkers and Lombard and Cruz and you know, the big name guys. All right, last 2 boxes. Good luck, my friends. And anything on Wednesday will go out tomorrow. That'll be first priority in the morning. Tonight and tomorrow. And then this, I'm not going to make any promises. I will try to get out for tomorrow, but if not, it'll definitely go Tuesday. 381 out of 399. Cole Young, Lava Parallel for the Mariners. So if you guys want anything consigned on this one, please let me know. I'll get it up tonight. We can do a 3-day if it's something you want to do quick on. Eden Smith, first Bowman purple auto to 250 Mariners. Andrew, not too shabby there. Get 2 Mariners hits in this one. Another Max Clark Solar Lunar. I think that's the 3rd one of those. It's kind of weird for one case to see 3 of one guy. Not the worst player you can see 3 of one of, for sure. But. Nipa, mini diamond. Another Walker Chrome. Another Walker Jenkins Solar Lunar. Again, that's definitely not a bad guy to get duped up, so won't complain there. Kamala, Sky Blue Tatis is to 4.99 for the Padres. Rafaela, Rocker, Ratio. I think there would be one in there. Nope. Alright, last box. Let's close on something nice. How about it? Holiday, Mini Diamond, Orioles. Jaron Elkins first for the Dodgers, Solar Luna. Enrique Jimenez, yellow, paper to 75 first. Tigers, that is 59 out of 75. Ooh, orange to 25, Ronald Acuna Jr. Bowman anime. We shall take that for sure. Drew. $15 out of 25. Our first parallel on those. Heck yeah. I think I saw gold earlier, so I'm trying to slow play it and find it. And so we'll save gold for the end. Auto. Could be wrong. Crow insert. Let's see, that looks gold, right? I think it is. Lombard. Silva Arenas. Alright, so it is gold, but it is not going to be an auto, I don't think. Filippo Dittori for the Brew Crew first Bowman. Auto, we'll still save it. But that, again, disappointing. Happened earlier with the orange shimmer. Cooper Pratt first for the Brew Crew. Roman Anthony, 14 out of 50 was gold. True gold to 50 for the Red Sox. Reagan. Did all right there. So, a little strange in terms of the case hits insert kind of taking the cake, but nothing to complain about either. So. Alright, so thank you guys for jumping in. Let's recap some refractors and stuff. Just a couple lavas. So, refractor $4.99 Wizard Hunt Giants. Lavas are to $3.99 Blanco Pirates, Young Mariners, and then Arias to $2.99 Giants. And then the Jared Jones insert to $150 for the Pirates. Dylan Cruz, I found at least 3 base chromes for the Nationals. I'm sure I'll find, or I might find another in sorting. Obviously, it will be top loaded. The Solar Lunar Parallels, not numbered, all firsts. Pratt Brewers, Elkins Dodgers, Jenkins Twins, Torrio Twins. Actually, had another Jenkins Twins. Baez Astros, Lasco A's, Garcia Red Sox, Calais, Rockies, and Morales Nationals. Purples to $250 Salas Padres, Walton Phillies, and then first Cespedes to $199 for the Red Sox. Aquas and such. Aqua Shimmers are to $125 Max Clark Tigers, and Holiday Orioles. Blue Lavas are to $150 Guanifa Braves, Arenamo Brewers, and then Gutierrez Shimmer Blue for the Mets. We had the gold Marcelo Mayer to $50 for the Red Sox. Or sorry, Roman Anthony for the Red Sox. We'll have Marcelo in a minute. A little foreshadowing. Alright, to $3.99 Silva for the Twins first paper. $2.99 Ramirez first Astros. Blue to $125 Marco Luciano rookie Giants. And yellows are to $75 Trout Angels, and Enrique Jimenez first for the Tigers. Jordan Adams is black to $15 rookie for the Angels, and then Cooper Pratt first, the Chartreuse to $15 Shrek for the Brewers. Base first Bowman Autos, Dettori Brewers. Sam Shaw Blue Jays, Valdez Pirates, Jared Dickey Royals, J.D. Gonzalez Padres. Parallels, so the refractor Carson Rucker $4.99 for the Tigers. The speckles are to $2.99 John Wimmer first Angels, and Mordon for the Orioles. To the hit stand. Aiden Smith first for the Mariners, purple to $250 auto. German Ramirez first orange, shimmer to $25 for the Astros. Caminero, Gladiators of the Diamond insert rookie to $150 for the Rays. Lombard Jr. first Bowman auto Yankees, and Augustin Ramirez true orange first non-auto to $25 for the Yankees. For the Brew Crew, we had the Gladiators of the Diamond Chorrillo and the Bowman Anime Chorrillo. Mets, Luis Angel Acuna, Gladiators of the Diamond insert auto to $99. Gladiators of the Diamond, Marcelo Mayer orange insert auto to $25 Red Sox. And how about this? Ronald Acuna Jr. Bowman Anime orange to $25 for the Bravos. So there you go, my friends. Thank you guys again for the fill. That's all I got right now. Should you need me between or tonight? Let me know. We'll get any consignments up you need. If not, we'll be working on shipping and stuff. Get stuff out tomorrow. PYT coming back tomorrow.